Previously on my weight loss journey.
I feel better about myself today. I feel good about myself. Really focus on mastering this art of healthy living. Become a master of the craft.
Alright, starting week 2 off with a little bit of toast in the morning. All right, for lunch, I had barbecue nachos, but I knew I needed to have some protein first, so I had some chicken fingers, and then I just ate the pulled pork off of the nachos. Then later that day, I had a chicken salad with chopped fried chicken fingers on top of it, and I forgot to videos. Day 2, I've got my toast and my little egg McMuffins. And then later that day, I had chicken Alfredo, like 5 breadsticks. I had a Reese's egg, like 3 or 4 Ferrero Rochers, and then I had a couple more breadsticks. Okay, so this morning I had this Low Country skillet that comes with a biscuit, and it's so good. It has like shrimp, sausage, eggs. It comes with potatoes on the bottom, but I didn't eat the potatoes. I just scraped off like all of the protein and goodness off the top of it. Later that night, I ordered a pizza and I had some breadsticks. But as you guys know, I just scooped the toppings off of the pizza and I did have 1 full slice. Next morning, I had my toast and then I had like this pulled pork taters tot stuff. It's so good. It comes like with this sauce on it. And I just pull mostly the pork off the top and I did have a couple of the tater tots. And I did have a biscuit as well. So we're having ourselves a good day today. So later on, I had catfish. I only ate 1 fillet. I ate both of the little cheese biscuits and some mac and cheese. And then I had some dip, which has like pork and cheese in it. So I just like kind of pulled out the meat of it. And then I had a peanut butter and Snickers Blizzard. Y'all, it was so good. I'm not even mad about it. Good morning. All right, I got my toast for breakfast this morning. This is sourdough bread, which I absolutely love because it digests a lot easier. It doesn't cause as much bloating as regular bread. I plan on making the next 3 days fasting days, except for the toast. The toast in the morning does help me with my cortisol spikes because I have caffeine in the morning. So here we go. So I'm getting ready and I'm thinking about the past 3 days in my diet. I want to correct it because if I am becoming a master of this healthy living, of this clean eating, then my days are going to look a little bit different than they were for the past 3 days. But it's still better than what I normally have done because this journey is like a heat-seeking missile. It's going to go down the path, and then if it veers a little off, it's got computer sensors that are going to redirect, that are going to correct the course. All this is course correcting. So how do I course correct from the past 3 days? What is going on within me that my diet changed? How do I course correct this? I have a lot going on in life right now, as we all do from time to time, regularly. For me, during the week, it's a lot easier for me to be on point with my diet because there's a sense of certainty, there's a sense of stability. Every day I have a routine with work, what I have to get done. So within me, my inner world is a lot more stability, a lot more certainty. And then on the weekends, I like to leave those open for fun, for adventure, for all that good stuff. Internally, it leaves me with a little bit of uncertainty, which is expected. Less stability of what's going to happen, what's going on, which is what I want because I want my weekends to be for play and fun. But how do I create that stability in my inner world again? Because I've done it before when I've been in shape. I used to not have a problem with my diet on the weekends. For me, it's just that same course correcting, noticing and paying attention to my inner world. When does my inner world feel a little off kilter? How do I center myself? How do I get that sense of stability while having fun, while leaving things open to surprise and chance and all that good stuff? So it's going to take time of just acknowledging what's going on and figuring it out internally. You know, with stress and everything going on in life, I did turn to, this may sound cheesy, I did turn to dance, like putting on music and dancing, and I almost kind of didn't want to do it at first, but I knew that it would make me feel better because I love to dance. So I turned on music and sure enough, danced around, and sure enough, I felt better. Lately, I've been
doing those things like dropping into my body with yoga, dance classes, stuff like that. And it does make me feel better. So finding that other way to get stability, because that's something for sure I know is if I dance, if I drop into my body and feel my body and dance around, I always feel better. And that's the same thing I think I kind of got from food. It's a stable thing because you know if you order food and it's delicious, and you do feel a little bit better. I'm learning a new habit. I'm learning how to substitute in a new habit. And I think everyone's is different. This is learning the art of healthy living, finding ways that incorporate healthy things into our lives and making habits that make us feel better into healthy habits, because I'm also burning calories while I'm doing it, and it's just good for my body, it's good for my stress, all of that good stuff. Good morning. I've got my sourdough toast warming up. So I fasted all day yesterday, and I normally wouldn't have. I was around breadsticks and pasta, chocolate mousse pie, but I was mentally prepared this time that there was going to be newness and uncertainty and all that stuff. Even though it can be fun, like I have to work through those things internally, I stuck to my fast where I totally normally wouldn't have. So really proud of myself. We're figuring this stuff out like bit by bit. So here we go. I'm going to do another fast day today. And also, being that this is going to be the second day of the fast, I'm going to start some electrolytes today and start having some salt, just straight salt, because I can tell I'm starting to get lightheaded. I'm dropping a lot of water weight, just to keep all of my electrolytes in balance. We're going to get this toast in, and then it's gym time. So I just left the gym. I feel amazing. If you get a chance to exercise today, even if it's just step, touch, side to side in your house, turn off the TV, put on your headphones, listen to some music, and practice dropping out of your head and into your body by tuning into the music, feeling where your hands are, how your body moves, where your foot lands, where everything lands, just attention to your form. That's what I just did in the gym, just like a little kid. I had to keep snapping myself back from out of my head and into my body, zone out into the music, focus on my form as I am doing hip thrusts, contracting my glutes, feeling the way my form is, the way my body's held, my movement. The more and more I kept snapping myself from my head into my body, the better and better I felt. It's just so therapeutic. If you get a chance to practice dropping out of your head and into your body, music for me really helps. It feels so good, and I think this is part of healthy living, learning the art and mastering the skill of healthy living, because mentally, physically, spiritually, I'm learning, you guys. We're learning together. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I had some salt and some electrolytes today. It's always course correction all the time. I felt myself get lightheaded last night. I need some electrolytes in my system because I'm fasting. So this morning I had salt and some electrolytes. I feel so much better. Art of dropping out of our heads and into our body is just so therapeutic. I absolutely love it. That's why I'm loving yoga. That's why I'm loving dance. And I'm making the gym another place where I practice dropping out of my head and into my body, focus on my form, focus on feeling that contraction move, focus on the movement of my body, the rhythm, all of it. The more and more I can tune into my body and shut off my mind, the better I feel. So we're learning, we're mastering the skill of healthy living, you guys. I've got 2 days of fasting in, and today will be my third day, so I'm pumped. I'm 2 weeks in of dieting like how I've been wanting to diet for years now. I had to get some things in place before I actually started doing this stuff and learning the art of healthy living. So I'll do a video about that soon. Here we go. So I have fasted for 3 days. It's the first time I've done this in a really long time. I weighed in this morning at 187.8. If I had learned about this whole stability thing before this week, I think I could have been down 4 pounds this week. But this coming week, I'm gonna be out of town for a few days, which is fun, adventure, excitement. But with those things, it also comes with uncertainty, which can create that sense of instability, like you don't know how to handle situations. It's just all newness, which is the exciting part, but can also lead to that feeling of instability, which is where I think I needed to adjust before. So this is really going to be a good test if I can really keep my stability among all the fun, excitement, uncertainty, unknowns. All of those things can bring anxiety and instability. So it's going to be a really good practice for me to keep that stability within myself. So this week, in learning how to be a master of self-care, a master of this health living, I've been going to the red light therapy. I've been doing it for a while. It's really good for your collagen. Hopefully it'll prevent me from having loose skin. I have been going to it regularly, but this week I decided to put on some good music while I'm in it, because it's like one of those standing booths. And there's this feel good chill house playlist on Spotify. That's awesome. So I get in there and I listen to my nice soothing music and I dance around and I practice like dropping out of my head and into my body, and it's so good for my central nervous system. It feels amazing. And I'm also practicing gratitude in there. Who am I thankful for? What am I thankful for? Creating a better energy within myself. So that's been my like little skill that I'm learning this week for mastering this art of self-care. I'm realizing that this art of self-care can really be a form of self-expression, because this art of self-care, I feel like I've said it a million times, sorry y'all, but it's mental, physical, and spiritual. Mentally, our thoughts and our emotions translate into how we communicate. What we think and speak to ourselves, it comes out in the way we talk to other people, the way we communicate in the world, the things we do. Physically, fasting is helping me to lose weight. It's helping me heal my digestion. I can tell a big difference. It's going to change the way my body looks. It's how we present ourselves in the world. The way my body's going to look is different. The way I dress, the way I do my hair, the way I do my makeup, all of those things are a form of self-expression. And then spiritually, as I practice more and more gratitude, as I drop into my body, it creates a better energy. I can feel the energy within myself improving, getting brighter, getting lighter. We are all energy. We can feel it. Like, we can tell when someone gives us good vibes. We can tell when someone gives us bad vibes. That is like the expression of our energy as we go about into the world.
So I weighed in at 187.8 pounds today. So I'm down 2 pounds for the week and down 8.7 pounds so far. I don't know if I can tell any difference in the before and after videos, but I can say that I did notice a difference in my tank top being looser. So I am feeling a difference. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.